So, back in the day, before I had the physique of a Greek god and a face so incredibly handsome they would literally blind you, I would collect every anime like a Pokemon. Any anime that was recommended to me by a friend, I would welcome with wide open arms. A friend once recommended me an anime about humans living inside walls that protect them from giant booty ass naked niggas from invading and are ready to feast on them. Say less. I'm on that ASAP. That same friend recommends me an anime about a child facing the threat of a freaky ass predator, a terrorist group, and chimeras, all because he wants to find his deadbeat father. Interesting. Bet. The same friend, again, recommends me an anime, but this time, it's a swimming anime? What the fuck do I look like to you for you to recommend me teenage boys with 12-pack swimming? Do I look like a down bad teenage girl? No! Do I look like I have
slay bitch ass nigga
in my vocabulary? No! Only for Michael B. Jordan though.
Nigga, what?
Like there's no way you seen the cover and you thought, wow, these niggas look like they can hit a mean ass breaststroke.
Nice.
I say all of this to say that there's a lot of anime out there that I just don't see myself watching. For example, Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. Let me start off by saying, I watched part 1 years ago, and for what I can remember, I would rather watch paint dry. Matter of fact, I'd rather get in the ring with Mike Tyson. Yeah, about that. I take that back. Jonathan, I apologize for my outburst. The title of this show really fits his name in every way possible. Because why the fuck does the whole cast consist of a bunch of metrosexual bodybuilders in tight-ass clothes? Meanwhile, every buff dude in real life got on baggy hoodies and sweatpants. Unless you're one of them Red Pill dudes. Every one of them got on clothes so tight, you can see every muscle fiber on their glutes. Why ain't even looking at gay ass nigga? You're asking the wrong questions, buddy. Anyways, one of the reasons why I don't care to watch this show to begin with is because of the simple fact that if I ever wanted to see more buff niggas, I would have looked in the mirror for a little longer every day. Fun fact, this is me in 2003. Jojo's probably has some of the wildest out of context clips ever. And I can't tell if some of them entices me to watch it or not. For example, let's take a look at this guy. He's making passionate love to this cherry.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
And you know what's crazy? I genuinely think even with context, I will still be bewildered. I'm gonna guess he was trying to seduce someone, maybe trying to show her what that mouth can do. All I know is that this shit would not work in real life. On anyone. Unless you want to end up being cellmates with Brother Love. And seriously, what beef does the creator have with dogs? Literally any clip with a dog in it ends up in them getting butchered in the most bizarre way. You see what I did there? Let's take a look at an example, shall we? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we got cupcake number 1 and cupcake number 2, looking ugly and hungry as ever. This is the classic case of a predator eyeing out his prey, from which the shadow seems like a poor little bird. The dogs proceed to aggressively leap towards the small gap in hopes to grab a bite. Oh, this is going to turn into a bloodbath, isn't it? I am at a loss for words. Cause this motherfucking eagle beheaded my niggas cupcake 1 and 2, ISIS style. And what in tarnation happened to their bodies? This bird's stomach must lead to an empty void connected to the entire universe. Cause how the fuck did it manage to gobble up the entirety of those beefy dogs? Bones and everything. God damn. I mean, at that point, why stop there? You might as well have ate the heads. I don't even want to try to guess the context behind her. And I'm definitely not going to try to make sense of this nigga right here, who what it seems like got possessed by the spirit of an Asian and a Haitian man. Nigga took a bite of this poor dog's face and then proceeds to spit out his remains into the owner's mouth. Bro, I'm just saying, if you maybe cooked a dog prior and added some seasoning, you wouldn't be doing all that spitting. All jokes aside, what the fuck is this show? There's so many more out of context clips that I've seen that completely blow my mind. I'm gonna assume that part 1 was the tamest of them all, even though it also included a dog getting cooked alive. Seriously though, what the fuck is this nigga's issues with dogs? May I also add any Isekai to the list of anime that I won't watch? You see, Sword Art Online was groundbreaking. You wanna know why? Cause it was a fresh concept at the time. And the intro would give anyone an orgasm, cause that shit was fire, bro. However, somewhere along the line, these creators got a hold of Flat Reactor's plug and started coming up with the wildest isekais. Nigga, What the fuck is this shit? This motherfucker turned into a spider. How the fuck does this show even have 24 episodes? That's so cut, bruh. Ain't no way a spider is in my field vision and living to see another day. That motherfucker would have got curb stomped to death within the first episode. Who does this show even cater to? Tariq, the loneliest poet? Who? And you wouldn't even believe what this next motherfucker got reincarnated as. I'ma give you a second to guess. A vending machine. If you thought this was a dildo, you need a spanking, you freaky ass nigga. But hear me out though. That vending machine low-key some fine shit though. Anyone else feels the same way? No? Just me? Okay. You know what's wild about all of this? The fact that you know damn well all these individuals were killed in the same exact way. By the biggest Isekai antagonist himself. The undisputed champ himself. Truckun. I have $1 million question. Is Truckun really an antagonist if he sends you to a world with big-titted elf bitches? You ever thought about that for a second? I'm just saying. I might just fuck around and jump in front of the next truck I see.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Cause I'm trying to see when that be like. Another anime that I just don't see myself watching is Boruto. I just cannot bring myself to watch an anime with that many fillers. I already suffer with Naruto, having to watch that shit weekly. Today's kids would never understand that pain. However, I'd still rather watch Rock Lee getting punched up by a kangaroo and Neji tweaking out that Taco Bell milk than this ugly-ass crybaby. Seriously, what the fuck you got going on? I'm guessing it's seeing those Kanye tweets, which if that's the case, don't worry buddy, me too. Me too. Also, it ain't just about the fillers. I just don't want my perception of the prequel being ruined. You seen what they did to my nigga Naruto? I know he ain't had no swaggy to begin with, but this is a crime to my childhood. I thought he was gonna look like this, all dripped out, ready to take your bitch at any given moment. Like if he came up to my girl while we out eating dinner and my girl folds, I wouldn't even be mad. Shit. I'm folding with her too, bruh. But instead, they gave that nigga the worst possible fit and drained him of his testosterone. Face got no angularity to it whatsoever. And what the fuck is that on his head? There's no way that boy walked out of the barbershop thinking,
"What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dabby D. And guess what? I got a fresh cut."
Tragic. Tragic, tragic, tragic. Don't get me started on Gaara's hair. That nigga went to the barbers and said, "Let me get the Great Depression with a hint of jet line my jet on you." Huh? Aside from every character in Naruto having a glow down, from the bits that I watched of the show, it just wasn't my sweet old Naruto. Niggas are going out to eat smash burgers instead of the staple ramen. The village went from the stone ages to having skyscrapers. Nigga, I barely have skyscrapers in my city. Just how far ahead did they get in 15 years? In conclusion, low-key, I might fuck around and watch some Jojo. Cause fuck them ugly ass dogs, that's why. And if you guys got some good isekais to change my mind about them, go ahead and recommend me some, you feel me? Lastly, do not try convincing me that Boruto is good. Seriously, if you do, I will get a prehistoric midget to chase you wherever you're at.